Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
This is Carson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They run it with Carson, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
And out. 4th down.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans.
This returnable for Harris. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
2-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got to
here too after a good stop. On second down now. It's Carson, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
We're scoreless. Down, but they've got the punt team out there. And this will be taken at the 13. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything? And the defense loses him. It's complete. The 30, 20. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 71 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with this. Signs are getting more than that.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9. At the
looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The far right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down, Seahawks.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
Back at the 18-yard line.
On second down, Kamara. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
It's now 3rd down and long.
On play action, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. That is going to return it to the 21-yard line. Intercepted. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now we're getting a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Myers' kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Well, up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's held in by Jared Cook. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 4 yards. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Breeze again. Now Breeze wants to throw. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And what is this? We're lining up here to punt on first down. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Carson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
His 49-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Seahawks.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
Down Seattle.
Now it's Carson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
At the Saints' 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And
That sack to Marcus Davenport.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
And long.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And Myers able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
About 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Sanders.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Scoring has really been at a premium. And Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
On the tackle.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.